All of this and more are available in today's video. This is a perfect example as to why you never judge a book by its cover. What you see on screen might not be to your taste, but what is available with this pack is absolutely incredible. This is known as Asa Beta, and it is created by Zuki. There'll be links down below as to where you can download it, and also the creator. You might not be interested in what's going on in the background. That's completely fine, because if you go to options and global resources on this pack, if you tap on the settings, there is an option which you can change it to default. The other one is known as Date Alive Themes. If you enjoy that, you can enable that. For now though, I'm going to show you the default version. You will have to restart your Minecraft client if you're changing between the themes, such as default, but this is known as the default version. You've got play, dressing room options. If we tap on this, there is a pop-up. You've got feedback, marketplace, achievements, music player. Inside of here, you do have the Date Alive music, which can be played. I'm not going to play it just in case it is copyrighted. We do have even more music inside of here, and we have custom music, which is a total of 30. Click on play. This is what your create new world screen is going to look like. You've got your already created worlds on the right hand side. Worlds, which we're already on. We have multiplayer, and we have servers. If we go back to worlds and we click edit the world I've already created, the settings have been condensed down. So one thing I really like is that the world seed is actually displayed at the top. I'll be honest, within this client, the menus certainly aren't my favorite. However, what is available via the menu option is probably the most I've ever seen within a client. Now, first off, you've got your general settings options within here, which you're able to mess around with. You've got the screenshot option as well if you wanted to take a screenshot and share it via socials or with your friends. This, you double tap on the menu and this is going to pop up. There is so many incredible things. So one of my favorite things here has to be the hotbar mode. So we've got the default hotbar here, but in game, you can change it to the RGB default hotbar. You can change it to the connected hotbar. For the chat, you have two options. You've got top chat and you've got bottom chat. So if we just go back real quick and just type in hello YouTube with a smiley face, you'll notice that it comes in from the left hand side. Now if we go back into the menus and we do it on the bottom, come back out of this and we run this one more time, you'll notice that it pops in from the bottom, from the left to the right hand side. We then have the utility section. Inside of here, you've got mob effects. You can have them on or off. You've got this one. It says make screen border darker when in dark areas. So we're going to keep this one on. If you're playing Minecraft on iOS or Android, you can have the F1 and F8 button. By default, this should be turned on. The hotbar mode, third crosshair. So as you'll notice when you're in third person mode or in first person, you have the crosshair on screen. When you change perspective, your crosshair disappeared. If you wanted to stay in this perspective and have the crosshair, that is what you're going to have to enable. So if we activate this, we go back and change our perspective, you can actually see the perspective. So if I wanted to break certain blocks, the crosshair still in third person mode, because it can be quite difficult sometimes. Next up, we have item name background. So by default, you'll notice that these tell you exactly what it is alongside having a black box. You'll also notice if it is enchanted, the color is slightly different. Now there's a couple of different options here because you can turn these off, right? You can turn this off. So if we go back inside of here, you'll notice here that the background has slightly gone. I believe this is very similar to Java Edition. If we tap in this, you've got Bedrock item name. So this will display all the information, right? So if we tap on this, it's going to tell you that it's got mending on top of it. Now on Java Edition, what you can do here is if you want to have the Java version, what it's going to do is just tell you that it's a netherite pickaxe. It's not going to tell you all the enchantment. Moving on to the utility section, main hand display. So on the right hand side, it's going to show you what you have. I feel like this one's not typically needed. You also have item orcs viewer. Allows viewing the orcs ID of the item. I would probably turn that off. However, there is an item durability which is available, which I think is really, really helpful here. So if we just grab ourselves, start doing this, you'll see in real time that it updates the percentage that is available. Now, many clients have these available. This one's really helpful as well, especially if your diamond tools or armor are really close to breaking down. Of course, you can hide your main hand display. You can also hide your offhand display, or you can enable it. The armor hood, which is over here. You can turn it on or off. We do have an XP bar percentage, which is right here. You can turn this on or off. It's just going to show you how much XP in percentage that you actually have. So if we have these, it's going to update in real time and show you the percentage that you have at the specific level. So the percentage is on the left, and on the right hand side is going to be your actual level. So let's say we wanted to get to 10. It's now telling me I'm at 83% until I hit level 10. If you wanted to know how close you were to hitting level 30 before you started enchanting things, you can calculate that. There is also a brighter option, and what this is going to do is slightly brighten your game. It's kind of like a gamma setting that was available on Minecraft Console Edition. Shiny potions, potion icons. Let me show you the potion icons. So when you're holding a specific potion, again, I'm colorblind, so these are really helpful. What this is going to do is show you the actual icon of that potion. So this is telling me that this is poison, so I'm not going to drink that. This is showing me that this is harming, and this is showing me that it's regen, so I would definitely be eating this. And these are really, really helpful for servers. This is also a great addition. You have creative mode, so you can enable or disable the experience bar along with item counter. So again, if you're in creative, it's sometimes really hard to see how many blocks you have. So let's say we did stone, for example. It's going to show you that we have 64 of these, 32 there. We're just going to grab like occasional few there. And you can see that we have the exact amount of items. Really good if you're building tutorials. If we go back to menu, you can disable this or enable it. Love that feature. Moving on to the status. Here you have the device. It's showing that I'm on Windows, which I can enable or disable. It's showing me that I'm in game mode creative. It's also showing me the input. It would update if I'm using touch. It would update if I'm using a controller. And it also shows you the operating system. Personally, for me, I don't need to know these. But again, some people might want to prove to people that they're playing on a specific device. When it comes to boss bar, on boss bar, you've got health bar percentage. You used to see the remaining health percentage of the boss bar. And you've also got different ones that are available. You've got better boss bar, Java, default boss bar. Let's have a little bit of a mess around with these. Check out how awesome the wither bar is there. It's also got a percentage next to it as well, so you would know how far percentage it is until you can kill it as well. So like if I was hitting this, it's telling me that I've done a certain amount of damage to it. Now 98%. But while it's there, we go back inside of here. You've got the Java one as well, boss name. You can turn these on. Let's see what this one looks like. So now we have the Java version. Moving on to the label options, you've got tip, action bar, subtitles, title, coordinates. You can turn these on or off depending on if you wanted them on or off. I like to have my coordinates on. What the items are linked to. You've got the enchant glint, which makes the item tools have enchant glint effect. You've got clock, compass, and recovery compass, which are all located on the top right. You're familiar with people having the compass and the clock always on, but not everybody always has the recovery compass, which I think is really helpful. If we turn off enchant glint, I think this is just going to make them regular clock, regular compass, regular recovery compass. I am playing Minecraft Bedrock on Windows 10/11, but if you play Minecraft Bedrock on iOS or Android, this pack has additional features on offer for you. Whether you go into creative or survival, there's a couple of different options available on the right-hand side. You've got quick crafting, which I haven't messed around with this, so I'm not sure what this is going to do here. But we do have remove one. Now, if you just tap on this, it's going to make like a crushing, breaking sound. You've also got normal, and you've also got drop one. If you drop one, when you tap on these items, it just drops one on its own. You tap on normal, you can pick them up, you tap on drop one, and it even tells you the mode as well. So that's normal, that's drop. You've also got auto place, which I'm not quite sure how this functionality works because I'm playing on the Windows version. If you would like to download this, again, there's a link in the description. It's going to take you to this mcpedl.com page. You are going to be scrolling to the bottom. Now, this is done via a link verse, which I know can be sometimes super annoying. So once you're at the bottom, tap on this. It is going to open up a link verse option. Once you get to this page, don't click on anything premium. If it asks you if you're a robot, tell them that you're not a robot. Scroll down and click free access with ads. Then discover interesting articles and hit X. Wait for the 5 seconds to be done, and then you want to hit X again. Then continue to the as a beta version 3. This is going to open a media file link. It also has a quick selection option for iOS and Android players. If you're on iOS or Android and you wanted to retype a specific thing in chat, for example, /kill E, or even better, /summon wither, you can actually see what you previously typed in chat. Now, if we wanted to summon a wither, for example, this button right here is also very helpful for you. Maybe you didn't want to summon a wither. Maybe you wanted to summon a wither skeleton. Tap this, and you can do /summon Minecraft wither _ skeleton, and then you could hit enter, and then it's going to summon that as well. So it does have quick options. I am super impressed with this pack, and I hope you are too. Like I said, never judge a book by its cover. I'm not a big fan of the main menu of this pack, but the options it has available in-game are absolutely incredible. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Links are down below. I'll see you in the next video.